Here's Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence, 6'5" freshman quarterback from Cartersville, Georgia.
Trevor Lawrence just puts so much pressure on a defense because his arm is an NFL caliber arm right now. He can make the ball go where he wants it to go accurately anywhere on the field. So there's no weak spots in terms of defending him as a passer.
Broke Deshaun Watson's Clemson freshman records. Fellow Georgian. Best defensive back, won by DeAndre Baker of Georgia. The Notre Dame blitz on 2nd and 9. Lawrence got away and nearly completed, and it's incomplete.
Well, Clemson went with an empty backfield, so there's only a certain number of guys, 5, that can pressure. Notre Dame brought 6.
3rd and 9 for Clemson. Time for Trevor Lawrence, and on target.
Builder for Troy Pride. Because Julian Love is so good, teams pick on Troy Pride. In his last game against
Someday arrived 1 year later. Notre Dame showing blitz. It's a quick pop to T. Higgins, and he's into Irish territory. Gain of 7. Lawrence to the far side, and a nice catch down for Clemson at the 41.
Amari Rodgers is a guy that's built like a running back. This isn't a great throw by Trevor Lawrence, but the strength of Amari Rodgers than he was as a freshman last year.
Blitz off the corner, and Lawrence rolled away from it. He's in trouble. Gets rid of it in the direction of Lawrence. Flips it out to Etienne. Has the first down.
Well, watch John Simpson, the left guard, does a nice job getting out here and getting the lead block. All it took was 1 block for Etienne. Nice job by Simpson. There's the block and the first down conversion.
.88 for his 2 years at Clemson. Quick set by Lawrence. Turned around to see the oncoming rush from Dalen Hayes.
And I think what we've seen on 2 plays from Trevor Lawrence is the strength, because that's 2 times now that Notre Dame has had pressure in the backfield, free rushers that weren't able to get to him. 7.
3rd and 7. A blitz by Notre Dame, and the throw.
Right now, one of the stories has just been that Notre Dame's been able to create some pressure on Trevor Lawrence, enough to make him uncomfortable. A little more extra rushers than they've shown throughout the season. They show blitz. Sometimes they're only bringing 4, but they've created enough discomfort for Trevor Lawrence that he's 4 for 8 here to start the game, and that's going to be important for this Notre Dame defense.
Over just north of Boston in his 9th year at Notre Dame. Trevor Lawrence after the play fake. He's a good.
And Kelly of old, as you mentioned, Sean.
And I think that is the argument from the Notre Dame standpoint. Pass, safety.
Drew Tranquil told us the play of the 2 safeties has transformed the Notre Dame defense this year. That's the free safety, Jalen Elliott.
Timers have at least 10 career starts. 3rd down and 7, 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Lawrence on target on 3rd down that results in a first down. Amari. 3rd down, just more than 4 to go. Lawrence trying to run away from Dalen Hayes, who looked gassed as he chased after him, but Trevor Lawrence surveyed the bunch to each side. Adam Choice remains the running back. A deep throw by Lawrence. A lot of contact. Justin Ross broke free from it.
He's going to be working on Dante Vaughn. That stack formation makes it difficult to get good press coverage, and you just throw it up. Justin Ross, a freshman wide receiver.
Lawrence, the freshman quarterback for Clemson, wearing number 16. There's a very good reason. It's because of Peyton Manning, somebody that he grew up idolizing. Well, a couple of weeks ago, he got Peyton Manning's phone number. Peyton wanted to talk to him, so he said, I called him, but he didn't answer, so I didn't have the courage to leave a message. Peyton did call him back, though, and shared some details of how he goes about preparation, what he did after he started as a freshman, and that has really helped Trevor Lawrence. He said it was pretty cool.
Very cool.
He's on target to T. Higgins. Message. And here's how sharp Peyton is. Peyton was tipped off that Lawrence was going to call him.
Yeah.
And he saw the Atlanta, Georgia area code phone number, the Clemson area code phone number, and said that must be Trevor Lawrence. He just dialed the number back knowing he was going to get Trevor. You knew when Peyton Manning was at Tennessee he would be a star. Every NFL person we've talked to thinks this guy, when his day comes, will be the #1 player taken in the NFL draft. He has everything you're looking for in a quarterback, college or pro. Out of the tent now, but still on the Notre Dame sideline on the bike, trying to work out an apparent leg injury. Not on the field for third. Came in averaging more than 8 yards per carry. He has 3 yards per carry, 5 for 15 yards. Lawrence's pass batted down in the air as he delivered on what the coach told him.
And that's not easy to do against a 6'6" quarterback. He's got a high release. Jonathan Bonner just timed his jump.
8 to go in the half. 3rd down, 7. They really don't come after Lawrence with much intensity, and he fires a bullet for a first down. Justin Ross and Alohi Gilman. It's a 35-yard play.
Well, this is all because of tremendous pass protection. That's a deep route. It takes time to develop. Get anywhere near Trevor Lawrence.
Out wide again for Ross. It's to play in the NFL someday. And did not want to have to fulfill the military commitment at the end. Throw to the end zone. Out there, who plays every down, 34 straight starts. Lawrence. There's Gilman, top right of your picture.
I think it was on the block. It wasn't.
Julian Okwara, their best pass rusher, still on the sideline as well. 4-man rush. Lawrence is Bloomfield, Michigan.
And he just is going to whip the best offensive lineman. That's Mitch Hyatt, consensus All-American, gets whipped on the play. It was a fake, and I didn't think Gilman was on the field on that play. Great for him to be back for this Notre Dame defense.
2nd and 7. Swung out to Ross. Good job to stay on his feet. 3rd down, and then the last 3rd down was that big sack when they were trying to throw. And Ogundeji brought down Lawrence. Lawrence, the fake. Ooh, he got smoked.
Realized Notre Dame's defense got there so quickly he could not slide. It was a good read to pull it, but Coney and Gilman were there so quickly he couldn't slide for the first down. He had to try to fight for it, and he took a hit from Gilman.
Late in the first half, he left the game and did not return after going in the concussion protocol. He throws on the run.
Bilal was coming on a blitz. He's going to be wide open here, but he runs right past it. He goes for the play fake, loses contain, and Trevor Lawrence makes the nice throw to Renfro on the bootleg. Bilal was unblocked, but got fooled by the fake.
From the Clemson 41, Lawrence again.
And see if it loosens up things for Travis Etienne.
Julian Okwara back on the defensive line for Notre Dame. Look out from behind. He got hit as he threw it.
Oh, Julian Love is. I mean, if he's out of the game, go after his replacement.
Short set. And 4 receivers for Trevor Lawrence. Down the seam. Open man. Ross again.
It's single coverage on Alohi Gilman, and he just gets caught flat-footed, and Ross goes right by him. Gilman is thinking he's going to break off.
Chip game. Jalen Hurts replaced him. One of the great stories of the year as he led Alabama back to the SEC title against Georgia. That was against Northwestern.
That's Vaughn on the bottom.
Given up 2 long touchdown passes today. Both. 1 timeout for Clemson. Prevent defense here for Notre Dame. A 3-man rush and still an open man. Jerry Tillery, one of the best defensive linemen in the country.
It's only a 3-man rush, so perfect protection for Trevor Lawrence well after the play. An easy call to make on Tillery. The route.
They'll run a play. Again, very tentative rush. Lawrence lofts it up to the end zone. Juggling again.
Well, Dante Vaughn actually got a hand on this ball. He knocks it up in the air. Unfortunately, it goes up in the air and not to the ground, and Higgins is able to snag it. Does he get 1 foot in with possession? Unbelievable concentration. Catches, Renfro 3, Higgins 3, spread the football around and really started to attack that defense down the field.
Trevor Lawrence, 3 touchdown passes. The college football playoff record for a semifinal game. The previous record was 2 in a semifinal held by 6 others. Performance.
Well, Trevor Lawrence in that first half, 3 touchdown passes. He found the weak spot. They had to take Julian Love out of the game. Dante Vaughn came in. He's in good position, but he fell down at the point of truth. And then this time they get Ross, runs right by Gilman. Trevor Lawrence reads it, makes the perfect throw. This is a Notre Dame defense coming in and had only given up 1 touchdown pass of over 20 yards. They gave up 3 in that second quarter as Trevor Lawrence got hot and diced them apart. Spectacular catch by T. Higgins on the third one.
And a big development. Julian Love is back in the game now for Notre Dame. And immediately the game changed dramatically in the second quarter when he left. Clemson on target. Lawrence. T. Higgins trying to Alohi. Gilman finally got him down. A gain of 25.
See, Lawrence reads the linebacker. The linebacker still sits up on the tight end. He throws.
Ball deflected. Notre Dame needs a big play from the
defender. Never maintained possession throughout the catch. Ball hit the ground between his hands. Therefore, it's an incomplete pass. Ball
2015. A Notre Dame blitz. Lawrence has time. Launches one up in the air. Some
hands as the ball's coming to Higgins. It's pretty good coverage, I think.
He's creeping up close to the right end of Lawrence, who zings one. On 1st and 10, the fake DTN. Coney, the linebacker, blitzing in there as well. Ademiola is a true freshman, number 57.
There's Coney here. He's been flirting with it. He shows blitz. Sometimes he comes, sometimes he doesn't. Runs right through ETN. That forces.
Off the hand, the nephew of the great Herschel Walker.
All kind of comes fluttering.
Flushed from the pocket. Lawrence chased again by. Lawrence ran very close to the line of Tavian Feaster, the running back now. Long throw by Trevor Lawrence and almost a one-handed. Will leave as one of the great punters in school history.
And a captain.
And a captain, and deservedly so. He is a very impressive.
Not him planting or throwing, because I think he's progressed with that. Is what's it going to be like the first time he gets hit, or the first time he gets hit low on that left leg in the game? Back on the stage to win the game for his team.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium, where Tua Tagovailoa led the comeback in the national championship at the end of last season. Jalen Hurts brought them back against Georgia
here in the second half.
Low throw by
much the aforementioned number 16. We were chatting just a moment ago, Trevor. Nothing ever seems too big for you. A year ago, you're watching this game on television, getting ready to play in an All-American high school game. What was the moment where you felt like, I belong and I've arrived in this game on this stage?
Yeah, I mean, I think even before the game, I knew I belonged and I thought I belonged. But I would say the one moment we really picked it up and got rolling was probably we had a throw to Justin Ross down the seam. First big throw, I would say that's when we started rolling.
This was a tight game in the first quarter, and then what was the turning point in the second quarter that ignited this offense?
Yeah, I mean, I think in any big game, you have especially this one, you have so much time to prepare, and they did some good stuff. They played really hard. They battled the whole time, but they came out with some stuff. Just had to make adjustments. You know, I think that's in games like this, you got to make adjustments, and that's something we did really well.
When you go back to September and you think about Dabo Swinney naming you the starter full time, how do you compare then to this moment, one game away from the national championship?
Man, came a long way, but still the same group of guys. You know, just from that point, same thing. So it's cool to see how everyone's grown and just kind of see how this season's gone. It's been awesome.
Finally, a moment ago, you looked up and you said, "Where's the confetti?" Why?
Well, I thought you won this one. There's a confetti. It's a bowl game, so I didn't know. But we'll have to wait till next week. So
next one, that's when the confetti flies. Well done, Trev.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's go back to